Is this thing on? Testing? Testing? Hmm. Okay, so hello, welcome to this video. I suppose you might be wondering what this channel is all about and where I want to go with this. See, I like starting new projects. I like the rush that I get from starting those projects. And often it's a strength for me, but it's very often also something that's my downfall because I tend to have way too many projects going on at once and I try to get to each one of them and then I lose focus and I kind of lose passion and I burn out on some of them because I really pour all of my energy into it and it then just like fades into obscurity. And I'm really trying my best to keep my finger on the pulse on all of the different projects that I'm running, especially with the whole Koda will VRL thing. Because to me, it has been a wild journey. It started off with just streaming, and then I went into the whole motivational video thing, and then it went into the chaos channel where I'm just like posting clips and little meme things and doing a bunch of fun things. And now I want to try my hand at something that's a little bit different, something that's a little bit more in the form of vlogging, where I talk to you guys about everyday things. So what is this channel going to be about? Well, it's going to be about my thoughts on things. And let me start off by saying I am by no means the arbiter of truth. I am by no means a perfect person. I have skewed opinions. I have strange things that I sometimes believe is true. As with everybody, I'm not perfect in any way, shape, or form, and by that means, or by saying that, I just want you to know that I'm not always going to have the right opinion. But this channel is about my opinions, and I want to talk about light-hearted things. I want to talk about everyday things, like slice of life things that, you know, everybody experiences, and we all experience them different. Like, what is your experience on snacks, or how do you cope with all of these different hobbies that you have, and how do you operate in social media? Because it's crazy, just the whole thing currently where, I know this might not age well, but the whole thing where everybody's jumping ship from Twitter to Blue Sky again. And I'm really finding it hard because it's difficult to be on both platforms at the same time, and I need to choose, and I can't choose because I don't want to choose because I want everybody to be happy. And I guess it's that part of me that wants to be a kind of always please everybody type of person. That can be the downfall. But I digress. Let's get back to this channel. So what you can expect is essentially me talking about random topics like reading and snacking and traveling and exercise and how much I hate exercise. Oh gosh, I hate it so much, but it's such a good thing and I need to do it because I want to be healthy, I want to be mobile, I want to be strong enough to take on life. See, it's those type of things where life isn't necessarily always straightforward. There isn't necessarily always one answer to something. Sometimes life has a few different answers, and the thing is, we all experience life in our own way. Just because you experience life differently from me doesn't make your opinions less valid than mine. We all have different opinions, we all have different approaches, we all have different things that are important to us, and this channel is about that. It's about my thoughts, it's about how I experience the world, it's a peek into me as a person. And maybe that's not interesting, maybe that's a dumb idea, I don't know, but I want to give it a go, I want to give it a try, because to me something that has always been important is kind of the legacy that we leave behind, the legacy that we leave so that others can remember us by. That has always been something that is extremely important to me, extremely crucial to me. And that's essentially a part of why I started this whole YouTube journey, is because I wanted to post a piece of me on the internet and I wanted to be remembered by people in a certain light. I wanted to be remembered by people to be the one that brought joy, that made people's days just a little bit brighter. And I wanted to leave a legacy of joy, a legacy of making people happy. And I know that's not necessarily great or noble things to aim for, but it's what makes me happy. It's what brings value to my life. And again, I might not always be correct. I might not always be the one with the best opinion. But at the end of the day, we all have different opinions, and opinions are kind of like the spice of life. It gives life flavoring, it enhances the taste of life. And the different opinions that are around us can just enhance our life, because maybe I'll say something and you will go, I've never really thought about it like that. Or maybe I say something, you're like, that's 100% incorrect, and no, just no, Koda. And you're welcome to tell me in the comments, I don't agree with this take, or I do agree with this take, or something like that. And rest assured, I'm never going to go into something like politics or like hectic hot button topics. Well, at least that's not the plan. Never say never, because I've seen in my life, even my career, like I said that I will never go into this specific career, and look at me now, I'm here. And I think a long time ago I even said that I will never do a blog or a vlog, and now here we are. So life changes all the time, and we have to embrace that. We have to go with that. We have to move with it. So what I want to say is, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for going with me on this journey. I'm excited to take you with me on it. And for those who don't know, I'm kind of a collector of hobbies. I collect them. Like, as an example, the guitar. I love playing guitar. I think it's a wonderful instrument. I think it's really good, but I just don't have time to always practice. And I want to practice, I really, really do. And I want to make music, I really, really do, but I don't have time for it. Maybe because I'm not prioritizing it, or maybe because I'm just plain lazy. So this is yet another one of those hobbies or those projects that I'm going to pile on myself, and I don't know how it's going to end up, I don't know where it's going to end up, but I'm inviting you on this journey. And with everything, we don't necessarily know where a journey might lead us. It might lead us to strange places, it might lead us to something that we've never really thought of, or it might broaden our horizons and show us a new part of ourselves. And that's what I'm hoping this will do. I'm hoping that it will broaden my horizons and show me different things. And I'm sorry, but I just have to eat one of these chips. Delicious. These videos are mainly going to be unscripted. They're going to be raw cuts. I'm not going to do too many fancy editing things. I'll try to do a little bit of pre-roll, or whatever you call it, the different things where I do different things. But I want to have them be as authentic as possible. Me chatting with you. There's not really going to be a script. It's going to be me just rambling on about things and just going off. And sometimes we might start at one topic and we might end at something completely different. And I feel like those kind of videos are good for background watching if you don't want to like sit and listen to something specific and have like coherent thoughts. It can be great for that, but it might not necessarily make very good active watching content. But we'll see. I'm open to explore this journey, and if you'll have me, maybe we can explore it together. So yeah, please come along with me on this journey. I look forward to seeing where it leads. And this does not mean that I'm going to get rid of all of my other projects. I'm still going to try and run them as much as I can. You'll notice that I am posting on the motivational channel a little bit less, and the reason for that is because I was at a place in my life where I didn't feel like I have the right to really motivate other people. And that might still be going on a little bit. I'm posting on it just every now and again, but you'll see that it's slowed down significantly. And it's not because I lost passion or interest of it, it's just because of where I am in my life. We as people, we evolve, we change, we constantly become different. And that is exactly what this channel is going to be. It's going to kind of document, and it's going to kind of archive the differences that I go through. And I'm not going to post on it too regularly. Sometimes I might post multiple videos on it. Other times you won't hear from me in months. And that's okay. That's just part of the creative process. And I've made peace with it. And yeah, now you know exactly where we're standing. You know exactly what to expect. So expect everything and expect nothing. I know that's terrible, but it is what it is. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble. I appreciate it. And welcome to Koda's Rambles. Have fun. Until next time. Cheers.